Hello, this is Tomlin from TomlinHarmonicaLessons.com, and today I am going to show you how to play Rolling and Tumbling on harmonica. So you'll need a harmonica in the key of C. We're playing in second position, so we're playing in the key of G. And before I show you how to play it, I'm going to show you what it sounds like. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that was Rolling and Tumblin. So I've based this on the Eric Clapton unplugged version of Rolling and Tumbling. There are so many different versions out there. Listen to a bunch of them. They're all very cool. They're all a little bit different in terms of structure. You're going to notice that the structure is very strange. So let's start with the first kind of main phrase, which starts on a 4 chord, which is very odd. So we're starting with some tongue-blocked octaves. We're playing 3/6 blow. It's going to sound like this. I'll just play you through the lick. So that was starting on the 3/6 blow, and you're playing that 4 times. So, and then there's a small rest, and you hit it again. So. And then the second half of the phrase that started on that 3/6 blow is 2/5 draw, 1/4 draw, 2/5 draw, 3/6 blow, 2 draw. So you're making a big jump from 3/6 tongue blocked octave to a 2 draw single note. So that's ba 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 ba. So really have an idea of what that melody sounds like. So let's try playing that slowly together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the things that you're going to find difficult are moving from the 3/6 blow to the 2/5 draw quickly, and then moving from the 3/6 blow to a clean single 2 draw. So I suggest that you take the second half of that first phrase and you play it really, really slowly and make sure that it's nice and accurate. Things to bear in mind: the 2/5 draw is going to sound a little bit weird because it's not strictly speaking an octave. It's what's known as a flat 7. So that's because the 2 draw and the 5 draw, they're not the same notes. You're playing a G note and an F note. So that's a flat 7. It's a very bluesy combination of notes. If you don't really understand what a flat 7 is, don't worry about that for now. It's just more for your interest. It's going to sound a little bit crunchy. Okay, so that's your main theme. And then we have this nice kind of rhythm part that goes like this. Okay, so that starts on a 2 draw on an offbeat. So that's the offbeat between beat 1 and 2. So you're doing 2 draw, then 3 draw half step bend, 2 draw whole step bend, 2 draw, 3 draw half step bend, 2 draw. So let's try that nice and slowly and think about the rhythm. So we got ba 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 ba, 2, 3, 4, 1, ba 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 ba. Okay, on harmonica, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, and you want to spend a bit of time getting that really, really comfortable. Make sure that you're articulating all of those notes. So you don't want to slur them and make it. It needs to be punchy. So I'm saying ta while I'm playing those notes, those draw notes. So it's all one breath, and I'm hitting the roof of my mouth with my tongue. Okay, so really focus on that. And then when you're comfortable playing it, speed it up. And one thing you don't really need to worry about, it doesn't need to be super accurate. If you're a little bit messy with the notes, it actually sounds pretty cool. So you get this kind of... of sounds a little bit more chuggy. It's quite tasty. So you can maybe start adding that into your playing as you speed it up. So that's the main kind of rhythm part. And then let's just have a look at a quick variation that happens after that. Sounds like this. Okay, so very similar to the first phrase, except we have a very weird thing happening. So what we have a bar that only has 2 beats in it. So all the other bars have 4 beats in them. We have a bar that has 2 beats in it, leading up to the change to the 4 chord. And over that bar, we're going to play the 1/4 draw on the off beat twice. So we're going to do, okay, and then we're going to start the phrase that fits over chord 4. So it's exactly the same as the first phrase, except I've changed the first octave, the first tongue split, from a 3/6 blow to a 2/5 draw. So that will be 2/5 draw instead of a 3/6 blow on the first beat of that bar. Instead of, but apart from that, it stays exactly the same afterwards. So let's try playing that together. We're going to start from the 1/4 draw with the bar that lasts for 2 beats, leading in to the phrase over chord 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, and then we come back to, okay, and that gets repeated 3 times, which is quite an odd number of repetitions for something like that. Just keep count while you're playing it. Try playing along with the Clapton version as well, because this is the same structure that he uses, so it'll help you to stay in time. Then finally, we have a kind of 5 chord, 4 chord, 1 chord portion of events. Still slightly weird structure. 5 chord lasts for 1 bar, 4 chord lasts for 1 bar, and then the 1 chord is going to last for 3 bars. A little bit strange. But yeah, if you look at the tab sheet, you'll see exactly what I mean. So it's going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, so we're starting with another one of those bars that only lasts for 2 beats. Very strange, I know. Try not to think about it too much, just feel it. It makes sense when you feel it. So we're starting on 2 draw on the offbeat again, so. Okay, and then we go over the 5 chord 1/4 draw octave, and we're repeating that 3 times. Okay, so let's try that, just that transition. 1. And then over the 4 chord, we're going to change to a 1/4 blow. And then on beat 4, we're going to hit a 3 draw half step bend. Okay, so let's just try that. Starting from the 2 draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And then if you want the whole thing to start again, you can just go back into that bar of 2 beats and play 1/4 draw, 1/4 draw octave. And just keep playing over and over and over. So there aren't a huge amount of different ideas in this tune. What you need to do is you need to get really comfortable with each of them as a separate chunk. So we have the bit with the octaves, and we have the nice kind of rhythm bit. Those are the 2 really important things to get completely solid. And then once they're completely solid, you can put them all together. So what you can do is, if you click on the link in the description below, you can get access to the tab sheet for this, as well as the audio clips of me playing each lick, which I think will be really helpful to help you practice through them. And now there's something you can do for me. You can hit the like button, and you can subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on next week's free harmonica lesson. Thank you very much. I'll see you next week. Before you go, I want to thank you once again for watching this lesson. And now I'm going to tell you a little bit about my Introduction to Improvisation e-course, which I put together for players of all abilities who are struggling to improvise and jam over the blues. So this course contains 5 modules which cover understanding rhythm, understanding a 12-bar blues structure, using the blues scale, the importance of learning licks by ear, and how to use licks to build a solo. So each module contains videos, audio files, handouts, and detailed practice guides. And you'll receive a new module each week from when you sign up. And after that, you'll have lifetime access once the course is over. So if you're interested in finding out a little bit more about this course, just click on the link in the description below. Thank you very much.